It started with less than a minute of shaky hotel hallway footage, no timestamp, no audio. Just two shadowy figures slipping into a suite at Atlanta's W Hotel. But that was all it took to detonate the internet like a nuclear bomb. Within minutes, fans were zooming in, screenshotting, slowing it down, and connecting the dots. And by the time the clip hit Twitter's trending page, the verdict was in. That wasn't just any couple sneaking into a room. That was Kirk Frost and Jasmine Blue. The same Kirk Frost who has been swearing loyalty to his wife Rasheeda for years. The same Jasmine who nearly destroyed their marriage once before. Caught in 4K all over again, and just when the internet thought it couldn't get any worse, Rasheeda went live. No glam, no filter, no PR team smoothing the edges. Just raw heartbreak, trembling hands, and eyes swollen with tears as she stared into the camera and admitted what everyone already feared. Yeah, that's him. And yeah, that's her. The silence after those words hit harder than any punch. Fans were crying, screaming, and demanding answers. Celebrities started dropping comments. Bloggers reposted, memes flooded. And then the second clip leaked. This time from inside the hotel room. Atlanta didn't sleep. Social media burned. The Frost empire collapsed in real time, and the wildest part. This was only the beginning, because the leak wasn't random. It wasn't an accident. Someone planned this, and the truth is darker than anyone expected. The footage first appeared on an anonymous burner account at exactly 11:07 p.m., a grainy hallway. Two figures walking fast, one in a black hoodie and fitted cap. The other in a silver dress that shimmered even in low resolution. At first, people thought it was nothing more than another random couple on a late-night hotel rendezvous. But then somebody zoomed in. It's the walk, the shoes, the tattoos, the body language. Within 10 minutes, the internet was screaming. The names, Kirk Frost, Jasmine Blue. The hashtags exploded almost instantly. Hashtag Kirk Frost, hashtag Jasmine Blue, hashtag Jasmine Blue, hashtag RASHEEDA deserves better. Twitter turned into a digital crime lab as fans went full CSI. Side-by-side photos flooded timelines. Jasmine's glittery heels matched perfectly with the one she flaunted in an Instagram story. 2 nights ago, Kirk's tattoo peeked from his wrist when he adjusted his cap in the hallway. The exact same ink fans had screenshotted before. Even the location was confirmed when a user posted comparison shots of the W Hotel's 7th floor. Interior, it was undeniable. This wasn't lookalikes. This wasn't speculation. This was Kirk and Jasmine sneaking into a hotel suite together like they hadn't learned a thing from the last time their scandal almost destroyed Rasheeda's life. But then the real chaos began. At that exact moment, Rasheeda was live on Instagram, promoting her new skincare line, glowing, laughing, and interacting with fans. She had no idea. Then her comments section flipped in real time. Girl, check your dime is. You seen the hotel clip? Sis, your man is out here wildin'. Within seconds, her entire feed turned from support to shock. And then, mid-sentence, her live cut off. Silence. Fans knew what that meant. She saw it. 20 minutes later, her name was trending worldwide. Everyone was waiting. The Shade Room had already reposted the clip. Hollywood Unlocked weighed in. Even Meek Mill liked a tweet calling Kirk the dumbest man alive. But still, Rasheeda stayed silent. Until 12:23 a.m. when she finally appeared. It wasn't the Rasheeda fans were used to. No lashes, no glam. Hoodie pulled over her head, eyes red and swollen. She stared into the camera for 5 straight seconds, just breathing, before saying in a low, shaky voice, "I wasn't going to do this, but y'all already doing it for me, so let's talk." The chat exploded. Tens of thousands of viewers joined instantly. Then she dropped the words that made the internet collapse. "I just watched the video. Yeah, that's him. And yeah, that's her." The sound of her breath catching broke hearts across the world. She wasn't screaming. She wasn't angry. She was shattered. I gave that man years. I raised kids. I forgave the unforgivable. I stayed quiet for the brand, for the family. But this is disrespect on another level. Her voice cracked. Tears welled. She pulled her hoodie tighter as if it could shield her from millions of eyes. I don't even care no more if this is public. He wanted to humiliate me in the streets. Bet. The live comments flew faster than she could read. Carly Red dropped 3 eye emojis. Yandi typed, "I'm so sorry, sis." Spice jumped in. "What? I just woke up." Even Candy Bura slid in with broken heart emojis. Fans spammed "leave him," and "you deserve better," while Rasheeda's hands visibly shook, holding the phone. And still, Kirk was silent. Not a post. Not a story. Not even a denial. Then came the second video. Longer, clearer. Posted just minutes after Rasheeda ended her live. This new clip showed Kirk pulling out a key card, swiping the hotel room door, and letting Jasmine walk in first. She looked straight at the hallway camera before disappearing inside. Kirk followed, door shutting behind him. End of clip. That detailed Jasmine looking at the camera lit social media on fire. Fans accused her of setting it up. She wanted to be seen. This was no accident. Okay? She lined this man up. The theory spread like wildfire. Jasmine wasn't just caught. She wanted to be caught by Sunrise. Every major gossip blog had the story. The memes, the edits, the receipts, all viral. One fan remixed Kirk's recent interview clip where he said, "I'm focused on my marriage. I've changed," and laid it over the hotel footage, turning betrayal into content. Kirk was a global punchline before he even woke up. But the scandal was only getting started at 9 a.m. A girl named Kaylin, once Jasmine's closest friend, posted a TikTok. Bio, "You should have paid me off when you had the chance." The clip showed her sipping tea in front of a green screen of the leaked hotel footage with a caption, "Y'all really think Jasmine didn't know she was being filmed? Wait till I drop part 2. The internet lost its collective mind. Fans dug through her profile, finding old photos of her and Jasmine with matching tattoos. Partying in Atlanta, inseparable. And now, Kaylin was calling her out. Within an hour, Kaylin posted screenshots of alleged texts with Jasmine. One read, "Girl, he thinks it's just sex. He don't even know I'm getting paid for this." Another, "That camera angle gonna have him crying in court." The story flipped overnight. Jasmine wasn't just creeping. She was allegedly orchestrating a takedown. Fans started calling it the setup of the year. Kirk wasn't just caught cheating, he was targeted, manipulated, and exposed. And if the texts were real, someone else had a hand in making sure this footage leaked by noon. Celebrities were chiming in. Bambi reposted a meme of Kirk on fire with a caption, "It's always the ones who swear they've changed." Mena tweeted, "Some of y'all husbands need to just stay home." Tokyo Vanity commented under Rasheeda's last post, "Take the whole brand. Leave him nothing." Still, Kirk stayed quiet. Jasmine wiped her Instagram clean. And Rasheeda, she posted nothing. Her silence was louder than words. But fans weren't prepared for what came next. Because just when the scandal seemed to peak, a new clip surfaced. Not a hallway, not a key card. This one was inside the hotel room. The footage was only 17 seconds, but it said everything. It showed Kirk shirtless, sitting on the edge of the bed. Jasmine, back to the camera, slipped out of her silver dress and tossed it onto a chair. Her voice was faint but clear. "This room not bugged, right?" Kirk laughed, replying, "Ain't nobody watching us tonight." The irony was devastating. Fans slowed the video, zoomed in, and spotted what looked like a small hidden camera placed behind a candle on the dresser. Somebody had planted it. Somebody wanted this moment recorded. Speculation went wild. Was it Jasmine herself? A friend? A hotel staffer? Or worse, one of Kirk's own people? Blogs started calling it a trap, a calculated setup. And the internet started screaming for Rasheeda to press charges. take the brand, take the kids, take everything. That's when Kirk's oldest son posted and deleted a cryptic story, a black screen with 3 red exclamation points and the words, "Can't protect. You know more." Fans screenshotted it before it vanished. Now, the question wasn't just whether Kirk cheated. It was who leaked the proof and why now. The internet thought it had all the answers. But then, just hours later, a voice note dropped that changed everything. The internet was already in flames, but when that audio file surfaced, it wasn't just gossip anymore. It was proof. Proof that Kirk wasn't caught in a random moment of weakness. Proof that this was planned, premeditated, and dirtier than anyone could have imagined. The clip was barely 45 seconds long. Grainy in sound, but clear enough to send shockwaves. Kirk's voice could be heard first, low and serious. Just, "One night, I need closure." She wild, "Yeah, but it's complicated." Another man's voice, deeper. Hashtags exploded again. Hashtag close your night. Hashtag AINT, nobody watching. Hashtag Kirkinfest. TikTokers started layering the leaked audio over the hotel footage, syncing the words to his mouth, exposing him frame by frame. Twitter turned into a circus. People weren't just dragging Kirk, they were dissecting him. Fans called him the dumbest man in Atlanta. Others mocked him with endless memes of hidden cameras, key cards, and captions like, "Private, sure, Jan." And through it all, Rasheeda remained silent. No live, no post, no reaction. But silence in celebrity culture speaks louder than words. Fans began chanting, "She's cooking," meaning Rasheeda was sitting on something bigger, something that would silence Kirk forever. Meanwhile, Jasmine's alleged bestie Kaylin wasn't done. She doubled down with a second TikTok, this time showing supposed screenshots of texts between her and Jasmine. One message read, "Girl, he still thinks it's about him. But I told you, this time I'm walking away with something real. He won't pay, someone else will." Another, "If this goes viral, it's whatever. He'd been playing me for years. Let him squirm." Fans froze. Someone else? Who was Jasmine really playing with? Was Kirk not even the main target? That's when Kaylin dropped the bombshell. "Y'all worried about Kirk? Wait till y'all find out who she was really messing with behind the scenes." She didn't name names, but she dropped a hint. He from New York, he verified, and he blue-checked. Speculation erupted instantly. Some said Safri. Others pointed fingers at Mendices. A few swore they saw a reflection in Jasmine's Instagram story 2 weeks prior, a wine glass, a city skyline, and a man in a Yankee cap. Threads went viral dissecting every pixel of that photo. The conclusion, Jasmine wasn't just creeping with Kirk, she was allegedly entertaining another man entirely. It's a bigger fish, someone with more power and influence. Kirk wasn't just caught cheating, he might have been played like a pawn. In someone else's game, celebrities began weighing in as the theory spread. Bambi reposted a fire emoji with the caption, "It's always the ones you least expect." Erica Mena tweeted, "When you play with clowns, you end up in the circus." Tokyo Vanity jumped back in, writing under the Shade Room's repost of the audio leak. "He didn't just cheat, he auditioned for Dumbest Man Alive." Even Meek Mill liked a tweet that said, "This man fumbled his wife, his brand, and his dignity in under 38 seconds of footage." The memes kept rolling. But then came the true twist. Jasmine finally went live. It was short, raw, chaotic, no makeup, hair wrapped, voice shaky. She sat in her car, eyes darting like she was being watched. "I don't owe nobody nothing." She said, "Y'all don't know the whole story. Everybody's saying I set this up. Man, y'all crazy. I ain't leaked nothing. I ain't record nothing. Somebody trying to play me too?" But then, just as people thought she might be defending herself, Jasmine slipped. At the end of the day, he knew what this was. "I told him from jump, this ain't about love. This about business. He wanted closure, but I wanted my cut." She caught herself, bit her lip, and ended the live abruptly. Fans clipped it, reposted it, analyzed every word. Wanted my cut. What did that mean? Money? Fame? Revenge? Whatever it was, it confirmed what Kaylin had hinted at. This wasn't just a fling. This was business. The next morning, the Breakfast Club opened their show with the scandal. Charlemagne dragged Kirk mercilessly. My brother, you cheated. In 4K, in HD, in Dolby Atmos sound, and you thought it was private? Bro, even the microwave heard you. DJ Envy laughed so hard he had to mute his mic, Angela Yee added. But let's not forget, Jasmine said she was doing this for business. That means there's more to come. And more came. By mid-afternoon, Kaylin returned one last time with the receipts fans had been waiting for. A voice note. Allegedly, Jasmine's laughing as she whispered, "This time I'm walking away with something real. He won't pay, but someone else will. I told you he's dumb enough to think this was closure. Meanwhile, I'm already good." That was it. Kirk Frost was officially cooked. Blogs called it the downfall of the decade. Fans declared Rasheeda free. And yet, just when the world thought it had all the answers, another shock hit the timeline. A photo it showed Rasheeda herself. Sunglasses, tied-up hair, walking into the very same W hotel where the footage had been recorded. The caption read, "She's not hiding, she's not crying, she's pulling up." Fans speculated she was requesting security footage. Others swore she was meeting with lawyers. Some even joked she was about to confront Kirk directly in the lobby. Whatever the truth was, one thing was clear. Rasheeda wasn't sitting quietly at home. She was moving strategically. And then, after 36 hours of silence, Kirk finally broke his. He posted a black screen with the words, "Don't believe everything you see." The comments dragged him instantly. "Sir, we literally saw it. This ain't Photoshop. Your excuse is weaker than your loyalty." Thousands piled on. Then he posted again. "A private matter should have stayed private. My family don't deserve this circus." Within minutes, Rasheeda clapped back. Her story, just one word, circus. Followed by a clown emoji. That was the dagger. Fans screamed, "She's done with him." Memes of Rasheeda walking away. From a burning circus tent-filled timelines, even Tamar Braxton reposted the emoji with the caption, "Sometimes silence says it all." Meanwhile, Jasmine wiped her entire Instagram clean. Every post, every story, gone. But Kaylin wasn't letting up. She released one final piece of evidence, a new voice note of Jasmine laughing. "If this goes viral, it's whatever. He'd been playing me for years. Let him squirm." Then, chillingly, she added, "This time I walk away with something real. He won't pay, someone else will." The room went cold. This wasn't just cheating. This was a setup, a scam, a premeditated play that had torched Kirk's brand, Jasmine's reputation, and Rasheeda's marriage in one strike. And just when the internet thought it had seen everything, one last leak appeared on a notorious anonymous page. A blurry image, a dimly lit hotel suite. Kirk shirtless on a couch, laughing. Beside him, a woman with a very familiar silhouette. But this time, it wasn't Jasmine. The caption was brutal. "Y'all ain't ready for this one." Jasmine wasn't the only one. The internet stopped breathing. Who was the woman in the photo? Another mistress. Someone close to Rasheeda. Fans zoomed in, arguing over hair texture, body shape, tattoos. Some swore it looked like Kendra, Rasheeda's longtime assistant and childhood friend. If true, this wasn't just betrayal. This was war from the inside. And then the internet really caught fire. Because minutes later, a 10-second Snapchat memory leaked. It showed Kirk kissing a woman on the neck. And that woman looked exactly like Kendra. The Snapchat memory was only 10 seconds, but it was enough to detonate the internet like a bomb. The grainy clip showed Kirk shirtless in a dim hotel suite, kissing a woman's neck. And the face may have been half hidden in the shadows, but the profile was unmistakable. The jawline, the braids, the familiar gold bracelet she wore in nearly every Instagram story. It wasn't Jasmine this time. It's Kendra, Rasheeda's longtime assistant and the woman she had called her sister. Fans exploded in disbelief. Not Kendra. The betrayal is coming from inside the house. It's worse than Jasmine. It's hashtags like hashtag Kendra Snake and hashtag Rasheeda deserves better immediately took over Twitter. Blogs lit up with side-by-side comparisons. Receipts of Kendra at Rasheeda's store events, old vlogs where she sat smiling by Rasheeda's side. People pulled up throwback clips of Rasheeda calling her family. And now this, sleeping with Kirk behind her back. Then Kendra did the unthinkable. Instead of hiding, she went live. Wine glass in hand, ring light blaring, she faced thousands of viewers head-on. Y'all really think I seduced that man? Let's be real. He'd been calling me when Rasheeda was asleep. I kept her whole brand together while she was busy playing. Perfect wife. And now I'm the villain. Please? The comments were flying. People begged her to log off. Others dragged her mercilessly. But Kendra doubled down. I didn't betray nobody. Okay? I just stopped covering for a man who'd been dirty. Since day one. If y'all think this is the worst of it, wait till I leak the other video. Those words sent chills down everyone's spine. Another video. Fans spammed the comments demanding details. Kendra smirked. Let's just say he admitted something about Rasheeda that she won't want y'all to hear. Y'all love her, right? She ain't perfect either. And just like that, she ended the live, leaving thousands stunned, confused. I'm furious. The Shade Room posted the clip instantly. The comment section went insane. Cardi B even dropped in with laughing emojis, and the caption, ATL messy AF. Erica Dixon chimed in. This one cuts deep. Rasheeda didn't deserve that. But the biggest reaction came from Carly Red. She posted a story of herself at a lawyer's office with the caption, helping a friend clean up a mess. Fans instantly knew she was with Rasheeda, prepping for war. By the next morning, another shoe dropped. Kendra's phone was hacked, and the leaks were worse than anyone expected. Screenshots of her text messages with Jasmine surfaced. Jasmine, sis, you get your bag yet? Kendra, half already. He dumb. I'm draining him. Jasmine, yasses. Sis, he gonna find out when his car declined at the dealership. The internet froze. They weren't just messing with Kirk. They were teaming up, plotting to bleed him dry financially while destroying his marriage. Twitter went nuclear. Jasmine and Kendra in cahoots. This wasn't cheating. This was a setup. Kirk thought he was playing chess. Turns out he was the pawn. Even 50 Cent chimed in with a meme of Kirk crying into a Monopoly board. It was brutal, but Rasheeda still hadn't said a word. Not one post, not one live, just silence. Fans assumed she was broken, hiding, devastated, but then paparazzi style. Photos surfaced of her striding into a downtown Atlanta courthouse with her lawyer. The headline read, Rasheeda reportedly filing emergency motion to freeze all Frost accounts. She wasn't crying, she wasn't ranting. Meanwhile, Jasmine wasn't done. She went live again, bonnet on tissues nearby, looking exhausted but fiery. Y'all want the truth? Fine. I don't expect sympathy, but I'm not the villain here. I loved that man. He promised me things. He begged me to stay quiet. But I ain't staying quiet anymore. She reached off camera, pulled out an envelope, and held it up. This is DNA. Yes, Kirk is the father again. The chat exploded. Jasmine flipped to the first page of the report. Probability of paternity, 99.9999%. Fans lost their minds. Another Frost baby? Not again. Rasheeda gotta leave now. Within minutes, the clip went viral, with TikTokers remixing Jasmine's words. Good luck denying this one into songs, memes, even parody skits. But Rasheeda wasn't blindsided. Because as Jasmine waved the DNA test online, Rasheeda posted her own bombshell. A photo of her signing documents at a long table. Behind her, a giant poster read, "The Boss Up Tour, coming fall 2025. The caption, "Turning pain into purpose." Fans cheered. Sis turned heartbreak into a bag. This is how you clap back, classy. The internet crowned her the winner before the war was even finished. Still, Kirk hadn't disappeared. He tried one more time to salvage his image with a shaky apology video filmed from his car. "I want to apologize to my wife, my kids, my family. I made mistakes, but I didn't think it would go this far. Still love my wife." The comments shredded him. "Sir, you literally planned it. This ain't a man crying, this a man caught." And just when people thought it couldn't get worse, the final twist hit. An anonymous burner account commented under Rasheeda's tour announcement. Jasmine wasn't the only one. "There's another video, another woman, and it's worse." The post disappeared in minutes, but not before fans screenshotted it thousands of times. Speculation exploded again. Who was this other woman? Could Kirk really have been tangled with a third betrayal while juggling Jasmine and Kendra? The theories ran wild. Some fans swore it was another Love and Hip Hop cast member. Others whispered it might even be someone from Rasheeda's own family. Then, at 3:44 a.m., a gossip blog called Rumor Mill Daily posted a blurry photo. A man, shirtless, clearly Kirk, sitting on a couch, laughing. And next to him, a woman with a familiar silhouette, not Jasmine, not Kendra. Someone else entirely. The caption read, "We've seen the full clip. This one is messy. This one is personal." The internet froze. Fans were terrified to guess. The betrayal wasn't just marital anymore. It wasn't just scandal. This was sabotage from every angle. Kirk Frost had burned his family, his brand, his friendships, and maybe even his legacy. And yet, somehow, the leaks weren't finished. Because hours later, another anonymous account surfaced with one chilling post. "Y'all think Jasmine's baby was the only one? Think again." Attached was a blurred ultrasound photo. The caption, "Alleged baby number 2. And this one ain't Jasmine's." The world gasped. And there you have it. The scandal that has ripped Atlanta to shreds and left fans speechless. But the truth is, this isn't the end. Not by a long shot. Kirk Frost's world is collapsing in real time, and every second, another receipt, another leak. Another betrayal is ready to drop. We're talking secret hotel videos, DNA tests waved on live, assistants turning snakes, and now whispers of date. Another woman and another baby. Do you realize what that means? This story could take a darker, even more shocking turn at any moment. The question isn't if another bombshell is coming, it's when. And if you're not locked into this channel, you're going to miss it. Do you want to be the one hearing it secondhand tomorrow on Twitter? Or do you want to be right here when the truth hits first? Because let me tell you, the next leak is going to blow this entire scandal wide open. So don't wait. Smash that like button right now. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Whose side are you even on anymore? Rasheeda's, Jasmine's, or nobody's? And make sure you hit subscribe with notifications on because the next update could drop in the next hour. And if you blink, you'll be left in the dust. This isn't just gossip anymore. This is war, betrayal, and the kind of downfall that people will be talking about for years. And trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next.